Okay. What's up, YouTube? HPJ here, and I'm coming at you guys with a Harpie deck profile. Yes, with new support, it is time to form our deck profiles. And a lot of players, especially old school Harpie players, are very excited because we have new Harpie support, and it supports Harpie Lady Sisters, one of the deemed unplayable Harpie cards because of all the restrictions attached to them. Apologize for the noise in the background. Um, one of the things that I want to just talk about before I go into it is that for those who aren't familiar with Harpies, um, let's just get it off the bat now. It's something us old school Harpy players have been wanting for years. Is the playability of our Harpy Lady Sisters. Harpy Sisters was deemed the most unplayable Harpy card because it had so many, restrictions to it. You had to summon it through Elegant Egotist. Rulings at that time were completely horrible because they would deem you to say, oh, well, this card can't be such summoned through this effect. It can only be such summoned through this effect. It's similar to how this card here, point A, B, and C, and it was just the mess. It was to a point where no one played Sisters. Unless you're like gimmick rogue deck and you're like, hey, I want to just spam Harpy Sisters because my Harpy channel can discard it. So, you know, to have a newer Harpy card support Harpy Sisters is great. And it's allowing a lot of people to play Harpy Sisters or play various Harpy cards because, bam, we can play Sisters. And then use Sisters and then recycle Sisters and even do stuff with Sisters. So, now that I got that out the way, let's get into the deck profile. So, I'm running 3 copies of Harpy Chandler. I'm running 3 copies of Harpy Harpist. I'm running 3 copies of Harpy Oracle, one of the new Harpy monsters, and the other new Harpy monster, Harpy Perfumer, in a set. I'm running 2 Queen, I'm running 2 Dancer, and I'm running a full set of Harpy Lady 1. Following our higher level Harpies, I'm running one set of Harpy Ladies, one Harpy Lady Sisters, I should say set, and one Harpy Pet Dragon. For my spells, I'm running one um, set of Hysteric Sign. I'm running Split Mirrors of Seduction, 2 Harpy's Hunting Ground, one Elegant Egotist, and one Regeki. Oh, that's what I was missing. Um, I know I was missing. Sorry, it blinked in. For my traps, I'm running 3 Harpy's Feather Storm, 2 Elegant Harpy Lady, two heart, 2 Hysteric Party, 2 Solemn Strike, and 1 Solemn Warning. For my extra deck, I'm running 3 Great Fly, 1 Daruma Doll, 1 Decode Talker, 1 Chidori, 1 Castel. Sorry, stuff's really around. 1 Castel, 1 Cowboy, 1 Tornado Dragon, 1 Queen Dragoon Djinn, 1 Harpy's Pet Phantasmal Dragon, 1 Ice Beast Zero Fine, 1 Babushka the Tire Tape Eater, 1 Galaxy Tomahawk, and 1 Big Eye. So, just for some extra cards that I have in the extra deck, my monsters are just another Harpy Lady Sisters, a Queen, a Dancer, a Pet Baby Dragon, which I'll get into when I get into the cards. Chidori, just for an extra splash. Dark Hole, Monster Reborn, Elegant Egotist, Symbols of Heritage, Phalanx Pike, Harvey's Hunting Ground, Three of a Kind, another elegant Harpy Lady, another hysteric party, and solemn judgment. Okay, sorry about the going back and forth because programs, yeah, they be like that, and I'm not using it a full screen. No, I'm using full screen. I'm not, this isn't a computer. This is actually on my phone. So yeah. So let's talk about harpies. So I'm running practically 18 harpy ladies. Literally 18 harpy ladies. I have the potential of also 19 harpy ladies with the addition of the extra harpy chandler and harpy queen. That's 21 harpy lady monsters in the main deck. That also does include monsters who are always treated as harpy lady. So 1, 2, 3 cyber and vanilla harpy lady. in conjunction, that is still a total of almost 25. It was legal to run those as separates. Oh, it's like, no, it'd be 30. Oh, God. So many Harpies. So let's get right off the bat. Harpie Perfumer, Harpie Oracle. Harpie Perfumer has the ability to search your deck for a card that specifically lists Harpie Lady Sisters in its text, um, and add it to your hand. When if you control a level 5 or higher Harpie monster, you can add 2 copies of that card to your hand. So Perfumer allows us to search 4 out of 7 cards that are able to be searched off of that have Harpie Lady Sisters in its text. That's Elegant Egotist, Mirrors of Seduction, Slick Mirrors of Seduction, Harpie's Hunting Ground, Elegant Harpie Lady, Triangular Accessory Spark, Cyber Shield are the seven. Oh, and Harpie Phoenix Formation are the 7 cards that specifically list Harpie Lady Sisters in their text. So it gives Harpie Sisters that bit of viability in terms of search. Because you can search for Hunting Ground, you can add Ego if you didn't draw to your side. You can go get Hunting Ground. If you didn't draw to your Queen, you can get Elegant Harpie Lady, which I'll talk about very soon. Um, and Sweet Mirrors of Seduction, which is a really great spell card. Now, if you're looking for recovery, Perfumer is a good recovery card as well. When she's normal social summon, you can during the invade you can add one Harpie card. That's one card in your graveyard, color trap in your graveyard. That essentially lists Harpie Lady Sisters in its text. So those 4 out of 7 cards that people are probably going to use, I'm really sure I understand Charlie Accessory Spark somewhere. I know they are. You can retrieve those cards, add it to your hand during the end phase, and both of these monsters are searchable by Harpie Harpist because they have the stats to be searched by her. You can social summon them off of Harpie Chandler and get their effects going crazy. If you control a dragon while Chandler's on the board, you can social summon Oracle from your hand, which is a great effect for her, and then she triggers her own effect. Um, so these 2 new Harpie monsters really fit in to a lot of the big level plays. Not to mention you can just link summon them off and then set up for Hysteric Party coming up soon. Um, and there's just so many things about them that are so awesome. You can search for them. You can put them in your hand and go crazy. You can do a lot of your plays with Dancer and stuff. Divine Wind of Mist Valley. Oh my god, that card's gonna be broken with this stuff. Oh my god, I can't wait to see the people using Divine Wind to break the game with this. That's crazy. Um, I mean, Harpie Chandler herself. Let's talk about her for a minute. The Harpie Summoner herself. She can get all of our Harpie monsters except for Sisters. But Sisters can be viable now because they have other ways of being summoned. Um, and they have other ways of being played and really dodging some bullets. One of my biggest things about this is that Harpie Chandler did not die off like most cards when newer stuff comes off. She just got better with. She like wine. She gets better with age. Um, I did drop a queen and a dancer, primarily because one, dancer isn't as viable as she was when she first came out. I'm one of those people who did buy and say, I want to run my 15 harpies. But at a time when you want to kind of spam through your deck, you kind of just have to drop some stuff at that point. The reason why I dropped Queen, on the other hand, was because, well, I have cards now that can search for Harpie's Hunting Ground. I have cards that can retrieve Harpie's Hunting Ground. So dropping her to 2 did hurt the feelings a little bit. But with all the recovery stuff, I think I'll be pretty fine. Um, the Harpie Sisters as a single, I'm still questioning because I don't know if I want to run another Sisters or not. And then also, I'm running Dragon next to it. Dragon is pretty much here for those rank 7 plays, those plays to get Galaxy Tomahawk to the board and then abuse its effect. Hysteric Sign is still Hysteric Sign. Um, oh, I forgot about Harpie Lady 1. Pretty much, I prefer her over Cyber Harpie because of the attack boost. If I want to run Cyber Harpie, I'll just take one Harpie Lady 1 out and then bam, Cyber Harpie. Now, back to spells. Hysteric Sign, the most viable spell for Harpies right now. Next to Split Mirrors of Seduction. Like, both of these cards are awesome. If Hysteric Sign was worded the same way, Split Mirrors of Seduction, Hysteric Sign probably be limited or semi-limited, just because of how broken it is. But Split Mirrors of Seduction unfortunately can't be searched by Hysteric Sign. But we have ways to get it because we have Oracle and we have Perfumer to get it. So Hysteric Sign can get it because Hysteric Sign can get the two monsters that can pick it up. Um, just note, like I said, if you can't get Egotist, trust me, you got monsters who can get it for you. So there's no problem with just setting this and then forgetting it or blowing it up in that case. Now let's talk about Split Mirrors of Seduction. First off, I love this card's artwork because it has every harpy literally in it. And Dragon's actually in the background. If you can't really tell that little black spot. If you look in the close-ups, yeah, that's Harpy's pet dragon in the background. Um, it's Cyber Harpy, Harpy Queen, Harpy Channeler, Harpy Dancer, Harpy Perfumer, and then in the background it's Harpy's pet dragon. Um, so with Mirrors of Seduction, if a Harpy monster is destroyed, a Harpy Lady or Harpy Lady Sisters is destroyed by battle, you can set summon a Harpy monster from your deck. Now, even though it says battle, I mean that's still a good viable summon. You can summon any of your Harpy monsters, with the exception of Sisters, because they have to be search summoned by Elegant Egotist. So it's like one of those things where, bam, let's go get Sisters. I mean, we can't get Sisters, but let's get every viable monster in the archetype. Like you can go get Baby Dragon, flip Hysteric Party. You can go get Harpy's Pet Dragon and sit on it. You can go get a beater like Queen and force your opponent to question do they want to swing at her or not. You can get Harpies and have your opponent question do they want to swing at her or not. So you have a lot of viable options. Its secondary effect is if this card is destroyed by your opponent's card effect or your Harpy card's effect, you just summon a Harpy monster from your graveyard to the field. So you get another summon if you pop it or your opponent pops it. And that's awesome because, you know, Harpy's Hunting Ground has been the vein of Harpy players because you don't want to destroy it and you want to have a way to search for it. And now we have a way to not only search for it, but we have a way to retrieve it. And Mirrors of Seduction just became even more awesome of a card because you can go get the monsters that can retrieve Harpy cards. Not to mention, this card does have Harpy Sisters in its text, so it can be retrieved by Oracle or it can be searched by Perfume. Hunting Ground going to two. Let's be honest. Like I said, we have all these new Harpy cards. They can search for them. Elegant Egotist, same way, but Egotist is our summon for Harpy Sisters or one of our various Harpy ladies. Raigeki's Raigeki. Harpy's Featherstorm, negating your opponent's monster effects to the end of the turn. While you control a winged beast, you can activate it from your hand. You control a Harpy monster. I still want to know, this is viable if you control a winged beast that isn't a Harpy lady, but you or a Harpy monster, but you have a Harpy monster like Dragon on the field. Someone answer that for me. I'll ask in the group. Um, yeah, Featherstorm. The only downside is, and I'm sure a lot of other Harpy players can agree with me, is we would love to have Duster back. I know Duster isn't one of the most sequential insert only archetype cards, but I would love to have Duster back just so one, I can shut up about it, then two, people can shut up about not having Duster. So that other people can complain about Construct not being off the list. Yeah, you got Shadows, but Construct's not coming off that list in TCG. And if that's the case, neither will Duster. So, double-edged swords, right? Um, Elegant Harpy Lady. Let's talk about this card. Return one Harpy Lady sisters you control, such summon 3 Harpy monsters, one from your hand, one from your deck, and one from your graveyard. If this card is destroyed by your opponent's card effect or your Harpy card effect, you can add one Harpy card from your deck to your hand. So, one, you can search this card off of Hysteric Side. Two, you can search this card off of Split Mirrors of Seduction. Three, this card is awesome with Harpy Sisters. And you get 3 Harpy monsters. Like, let me tell you guys, I know people right now who are testing both Split Mirrors of Seduction and Elegant Harpy Lady using both of the dragons. So that they're viable monsters. Because Harpy Baby Dragon is a great monster. The thing about it is a lot of people didn't want to bring it out with Harpy Chandler because one, it's instant defense mode. Two, there really isn't much for it to do. And three, how else are we going to summon it? Because you don't want to waste Harpy Chandler's effect on it. You rather have Harpy Chandler summoning monsters like Harpy Pet Dragon or Harpy Harpist and stuff like that. So with cards like Elegant Harpy Lady, you can search for your Harpy's dragons, then put them on the board, and then they can survive with each other and the other Harpy monster that you're probably going to summon. And then it's just so many things you can do off of it. Now, I did reduce Hysteric Sign to fit 2 Elegant Harpies, but heck, if I need to, I can just drop the Solemn Strikes and the Solemn Judgment. I mean, the Solemn Warning and then go crazy. Or I can drop the Regeki, and bam, I can put in one of each. But I love Elegant Harpy Lady because it's doing, like I said, it's supporting Harpy Sisters. It can be cards that can search for because there's Harpy Sisters in its text, and then you can just use Harpy Sisters on it. It's just amazing. Um, the strikes and the warning are here for defense. As much as the extra deck goes, I'm not gonna go through it because this is pretty much my sequential extra deck. My Grey Flies are supportive. My Darumidal is gonna be my recovery. Um, my Harpy Lady extra deck lineup when it comes to Exceed monsters: fours and sevens. Chidori, Castell, Ice Beast, Phantasmal, Tornado, and Cowboy. I threw Queen Jejun Jin in here as another viable way to summon Harpy's Pet Dragon, with all the other viable ways of summoning it now. So you can go into monsters like Galaxy Tomahawk and Big Eye, um, stealing your monsters or making a whole bunch of tokens. You can go into your links. To talk about Decode Talker for a minute, I'm not a big fan of link form monsters. My reason: too many monsters needed to summon them for little payoff. A lot of them are little payoff. Like, I don't care how flossy people can say Barrel Dragon, Firewall, and Saryuja are. I gotta give up 4 monsters, or at least 2 or 3 link monsters to total 4, just to have a monster do something. And 9 out of 10, it's not gonna do what I need it to do. And I just have other viable stuff to do those effects. So with Decode Talker, unless Harpies get a link monster, that's pretty much what's gonna stay in here in my viability of link monsters is the Decode Talker, the Daruma Doll, and the set of Greyfly. So yeah. The other viable cards in the side deck, like I said, they're all being tested right now. Some cards I want to mention: Three of a Kind. If you know 3 or more monsters with the same name, destroy up to target up to 3 cards your opponent controls and destroy them. So just some quick fixing text. People who play Duel Links, you probably know that already because that combination has been used. Phalanx Pike, Harpy King on YouTube has broke the Phalanx. I didn't think it was possible to do that much damage with a Harpy Lady, but oh my god, this card is awesome. So if you guys haven't picked it up, it's probably not viable right now because I've been looking for the last 6 months and I still can't get one. Phalanx Pike is an equipped spell. You equip it to a monster, and it gains 900 attack for each monster in either player's graveyard that shares the same name as it. If you can guess, there are about, 21 viable Harpy Ladies now. Fill your graveyard with at least a good portion of them, and your Harpy Ladies are swinging like titans. And it's gonna hurt. Trust me. I've seen Harpy King test it, and he's hurt some feelings. Um, God, if he added card destruction, oh my god, that'd be so crazy. Like literally, if he added card destruction into his Harpy deck, like he played a Harpy deck, it ran like 1 or 2 Harpy Sisters, and everything else was 3 copies of Harpy Queen, Chandler, Dancer, Harpist, Oracle, Perfumer, and variation of Harpy Lady. And those things were swinging for almost 30,000 life points in one swing. I'm not kidding you. Look at those videos. He swung with a Harpy, I think it was a Harpy Chandler or a Harpy Harpist. The thing was swinging for like 23,000 points in one swing. So this card is like literally the Harpy support that I wish we had, but we don't. And it sucks, but yeah. And I'm still gonna be looking for this card. Like the minute it gets available online, I'm buying a set of it. Symbols of Heritage. I think you guys, if you see my channel, it's pretty much it's a premature burial for monsters that share the same name. Well, Harpies share the same name. This thing is not coming back to one now. Even more so because of Harpies. Because literally, you can like, if Harpies had a way to retrieve equipped spells, oh my god, this card would be so broken. It'd be, oh my god. I thought it was broken before, but now it's just now I can see why it's at one because this thing is just crazy broken. Get a monster that literally shares the same name as a monster in your graveyard. I mean, if you have three monsters in your graveyard, so summon one of them. Yeah, like, boss. So, um, yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really happy. Um, you know, Harpie's got new support. They're making Harpie Lady Sisters a viable monster, and I wouldn't be surprised if they reprint a new monster and she's treated as Harpie Lady Sisters, or it's like a set of Harpie of some of the new Harpie monsters, and they're treated as Harpie Lady Sisters, and they become viable with more effects. Please, God, more effects. Please, at least have the Harpie Lady 1, 2, 3 effects so you can put that to rest. They're like, I don't have to run Harpie Lady 1, 2, 3 because I can run Harpie Lady Sisters, who a copy of Harpie Lady Sisters or a new Harpie Lady Sisters monster who's all three of their effects. So yeah, I'm still gonna be testing. I'm still gonna be working on a lot of things. Maybe I'll do a live stream or maybe I'll do like some dual videos and have those uploaded or posted. So I keep you guys up to date on that. If you guys have any, yeah, I'm taking ideas and suggestions. If you guys have any, I know someone's gonna probably mention card destruction in the TCG. My TCG list is not working right now. I'm working with tech service right now to get that together. So hopefully by time the weekend comes, it'll be up and ready. Um, but yeah, let me know what you guys think. How excited you guys are for it? Don't forget to like and subscribe because it helps me tremendously with content and keeping things going. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. All right, guys. HBJ signing out. Take care and